Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taste Buds, episode number 150. 150 episodes.
Fuck me in the goat ass.
150 episodes, dude.
That's crazy.
Dude, 150 episodes.
It's a long way from Southside Johnny's and having 12 beers on a table at a time.
Dude, 150 episodes. You got food in your teeth for episode 150. Who dresses you, for God's sakes? For the love of God.
Myself. Jerome.
Amazing. Today would be Monday, October 26th. Almost time for Halloween. I am Eric Bowles.
And I'm Dusty Frazier. And the goat ass. We're bringing you Ayinger
from
Celebrator
Germany.
Doppelbock.
The Doppelbock. I got this. The goat.
It's all about the goat, baby. And the goat ass. See what he's got. Oh, Yahtzee.
Beer is my bitch.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, another t-shirt idea. Beer is my bitch.
We gotta put the goat back on there.
Put the goat back on, will ya? So tell us, Dusty. Who the hell rinsed out these glasses, David? You ever heard of gravity?
Yeah, did you ever hear of washing your hands?
Suck it, Uncle Tom.
Suck it.
Trebek.
Bock
Wow.
beer, German Bock beer. Bocks are lagers, ladies and gentlemen.
Buck, buck. Thanks,
still-
Easter Bunny. Buck,
Yeah,
buck.
this is a widely celebrated beer.
It
in the
is
beer community,
huge.
believe it or not. A world famous, if you will. And it's not just a Bock, it's a double Bock. And damn Hornin.
Ball horning.
Ball Hornin.
Ball horning. That's good drinking. That's
Ball
good
horning.
drinking right there.
So
That
really what we're
is.
getting into, it's obviously darker, so we're going to roast the malt a little bit more.
Sure.
However, it's going to be a combination of, it's still a lager, so it's a dark lager, and we're getting into some pretty complex flavor profiles of the lager style of beer, which is particularly my personal favorite. I like it
Really?
when they start to mix. Well, no, I mean Scottish ales are my favorite
Right.
style of beer.
But you're a big fan of the lagers, huh?
But dark lagers. When you get into the darker lagers, that's my favorite style of lager, I should
10-4?
say.
10-4,
Because there's a lot more going on. There's more body to the beer. There's a little bit heavier mouthfeel. I like chewy beers, and we're not quite getting there, but we're almost getting there, and there's hints of that kind of stuff. We might actually get a little bit of maybe some coffee.
You know what I
A
like?
hint of it.
I like chewy baka.
Of course you do.
That's what I like.
Swish it around. There's like no head on this thing.
No, and I
it's
wouldn't
heading up a
expect it,
little bit.
actually. A little bit, but not much. I would expect very little head, very little lacing, which you get,
My
very little
Schwartz
head.
is bigger than Eric's.
Big surprise. Your gut's also bigger than mine, but not by much. And I'm trying hard. Very, very dark lager, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is now.
brown beer.
We've done several different box,
There's
double
anything wrong
box,
with that?
several different box, double box, etc. throughout the last 150 episodes. Damn, dude.
Crazy.
Only
150 episodes.
We're 50 episodes away from doing like a reflection episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
We've done several Bachs, but this is like the Bach to beat all Bachs, right? I mean, like, this is like, when you look to be a Bach, this is what you look to be a Celebrator Doppelbock.
This is Grandmaster Bach, if you will.
5 minutes of funk.
But like I said, widely celebrated, world famous. Everybody likes this beer, and the goat ass is.
The goat.
There's a story behind the goat.
What is it?
I can't remember.
Okay, let's smell it.
I'm drunk.
Wow, not what you would ever expect out of a lager.
And that sweet roasty component that you're getting there. I already knew what I was in for. We carried this beer in a bar that I worked at for several years, so I've had it over and over. But to me, just that sweet combined with the roasted component, it just gets me every time, man.
Smell it one more time, and I'm gonna taint the jury.
You gonna do what to the jury's tank?
Tell me you don't smell a mixture of big pink pencil eraser and pencil shavings.
I can't get the shavings.
Do you get the pink eraser?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's now when Eric does this stuff, there's remnants of these components.
yeah,
in the
they're,
nose
they're,
of
they're
the
not
beer.
easy to detect, but
no,
it's fun.
He likes to do that, like the 10-year-old bicycle seat and stuff like that.
6-year-old
when we had
bicycle seat.
Anna Nodesty on the show.
Anna
I swear-
Nodesty.
I swear to God, she stopped at Walmart in Castle Rock and smelled a 10-year-old bike seat on the shelf. She had to have. How could you not?
I don't see. I don't.
You don't see that
I'm
happen?
uncomfortable with the conversation. I need to admit myself.
Just kidding, Anna. We know you didn't do that. You know, for a lager, this is very, very. There's a lot more depth to the nose of this beer. You know, typically with lagers, you're getting stuff that's far less aggressive. You know, but when you add the roast component into this lager, it really, really brightens up the nose on the beer, and it gives you more components. One thing I did say earlier that I'm not picking up on at all is the coffee. I'm not getting anything like that. I'm not getting any of that roasted component, that dark, deep roast in there. It's much more of a sweeter combination of, you know, probably some caramelized malts thrown in there. I'm sure the hop adds a component. When you actually look at reflection of light off this beer, it's actually maroon. It's not as brown as it looks on camera. So, I don't know.
Taste.
Without further ado, huh?
There's more of that lager. There's more of that lager right there.
It's almost like the roast is masked a little bit.
A little bit.
In the retro, when you don't have the oxygen in there.
Quite
But
honestly,
there's a drier hop finish in there. You're drying out a little bit,
I
man?
am. You know what? Compared to the nose, I'm a little disappointed in the flavor profile on the retro taste.
I would say that's because it's typical of the lager style of brewing, where there's not a whole lot of meaty mouthfeel, chewy.
I'm not saying mouthfeel. I'm saying so much lagerish, so little of what I would expect in a bock or a double bock, even that, right?
But when we open it up and we integrate oxygen,
Let's see what we got.
yeah, I bet you
We just did that twice.
He's gonna take it all back.
There's Bock. There's more of my Bock.
There's
There
the
you
malt,
go.
There's the roast.
There it is.
There's
it's all
the
right
coffee.
there.
The coffee makes its presence
It's
known.
right there.
That's good. I like it. And you know what? The hop combined with the dark roast that gives you that dry, charred finish in the beer. It's the only thing that's really lacking is the smoke that you would look for in an ale of this style, you know, of this particular character.
I would
the way that
say
they brewed it.
For the next 3 minutes, no more talking. Let's just sit quietly and enjoy the Bock. People will be like, "What are they doing?" Are they really
They've lost it.
Are they really going to sit there for
derailed?
3 minutes and just drink beer and make us watch them, hoping they'll say something witty? No.
You know, it's funny where you get the sweet as you breathe in when you drink it, but in the mouthfeel there is no presence of anything sweet in there to me. I get the roast component of the malt, and I get the hop coming through, and there's a slight yeast remembrance in the finish of the beer as well to me.
I could do this with a cigar.
Yes.
Or I could do this with a greasier, gamier kind of a meal. Lamb chops, maybe
I've
duck.
never had lamb.
Never had lamb? Dude, you're missing.
I bet you
duck maybe.
I bet you
or
goat ass would be good
goat
with
ass
this
would be
beer.
good. Fur burglar would be good.
You know, to me, what comes through, you know, the minute you said cigar, and I agree with you that this would go well with a cigar.
Thank you.
But, smoked food, you know, smoked salmon.
You know what else would go
smoked
really
ribs.
good with this? Smoked pole. You know what? Get out and get some of this. This is good. This is not. You can't find a more widely available beer.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
If they sell craft beer,
Everywhere.
the Doppelbock's got to be around there
you
somewhere.
can find this shit at like Target. That is going to wrap up episode 150. Huge thank you to everybody who's followed us for 150 episodes. I can't
There's
think
only a few of them out there.
Dude, that's ridiculous. I cannot even think. Huge thank you to everybody who's following us now and watching these shows. That's enormous, dude.
Yeah, I mean, without
With all
you
that
guys,
we've built-
there's no reason for us to be here.
I do it anyways to stoke my own ego and watch it, but
the real thing about this whole deal is that we started this mission 150 episodes ago because the most beer that's consumed in America is what you see on the television, what is widely marketed, you know, and we really think that there's a whole world out there of craft beer to enjoy. It's something that, you know, the homebrewers community has been screaming for years and years and years, and we just thought if we could contribute to that bandwagon a little bit and bring people back to what beer is all about. It's not about the All-American Pilsner. It's really about enjoying different craft beers, and that's our mission.
bye-bye. We'll see you guys on episode 151. Love
There you go.
Bye.
Peace. Twitter.com/DustyFrazier.
Not me.